Good afternoon, everybody. This is Bus 415. I'm Adiola Oyesomi. We are picking up from Ido now and we are heading to Ikorodu. Fadeyi is your first bus stop. Please use your bell before your bus stop. Thank you.
Nigeria has undergone unprecedented urbanization since independence, and Lagos, a megacity, has had its fair share as it experiences an annual urban growth rate of 5.8%, which has led to a growing population of 22 million people in the state. Factors responsible for the growing population are mainly rural-urban migration, natural population increase, and expansion of neighborhoods. Such urban rapid growth has led to increased demand on public infrastructures and facilities, especially the roads, as many people have to commute from one location to another. As of 2016, reports show that there are over 6 million vehicles on the roads of Lagos every year, and this is in addition to fumes from millions of generators in the state, which have ripple effect on people's health and increase in the state's vulnerability to climate change issues. Beyond Lagos emission levels, which are astronomically high at 1.44 trigrams per year, higher than Beijing, Tokyo, and London, the numerous vehicles on the road cause congestion and longer hours are spent by road users, leading to late arrivals to place of business and, on the long run, has a negative effect on the state's economy. It is being reported that Lagos loses an estimate of $5 billion to congestion annually. Considering the importance of commuting and a clear understanding of the adverse effects of the use of copious vehicles on health, economy, and environment, it is imperative to reduce the number of vehicles plying the road. Commuting from Ikorodu to Mile 12 before the advent of the Bus Rapid Transit (BRT) in Lagos was quite challenging, especially for women considering their security and safety, travel patterns, and affordability. Women who have to go to their offices, markets, and schools spend more hours on the road and more money to complete their daily road trips.
Before the BRT started, going out was an ordeal because driving to school and all of that was hectic, traffic and all.
Nígbà tí BRT ò tí bẹ̀rẹ̀, tá a bá wọ mọ́tò, bóyá dánfò ni àbí mòlù ẹ̀ lọ́wọ́ láyé ìgbà yẹn ni. So bí ẹ bá ti ń rá bàbá tẹ́ tí ń gbé ẹrù sínú ọkọ̀ pé bákan nìkan, mọ́tò lè ṣí tá à ní rí ẹrù yẹn mọ́. Tó jẹ́ pé mẹ́nìmẹ́nì bẹ́ẹ̀ tàbí kẹ́ ẹ mọ́ sáré wọ mọ́tò kí wọ́n já nǹkan mọ́ yẹn lára.
Before BRT, I could recall like 5 years ago, like before you actually tend to enter one of these buses, since they don't usually have their bus stops, you probably, while the bus is on motion, you have to run just so, should I say, just to get into it, since they don't really have a particular bus stop.
Towards improving the transportation system in the state, the Lagos Metropolitan Area Transport Authority, LAMATA, was created in 2002 and was saddled with the responsibilities of carrying out transport planning, assist in transport policy formulation, coordination of major operational and investment decisions and implementation. LAMATA with a vision to provide a world-class sustainable integrated transport system that satisfies stakeholders and drives the growth of Lagos, regulates the bus rapid transit along prioritized corridors in the state. BRT was initiated for the purpose of solving the problem of public transport in Lagos, which could be addressed through moving people en masse.
So the whole point is to ensure or to encourage Lagosians to take public transportation. And that can only be effected when we have a system that actually works for everybody. And that's LAMATA's position, to provide that system for everyone. So from LAMATA's perspective, once we do that, we expect people to leave their cars at home and actually use public transport to go about their daily business. It's going to work socially, children going to school, women going to the market. All of those things, we are hoping that people in the city of Lagos will use mass transportation to achieve.
Well, with the introduction of the BRT, a lot of successes have been recorded. And in recording these successes, they were benchmarked against what used to be the situation before the introduction of the BRT. Now, in terms of traffic congestion, the introduction of BRT has brought about a reduction in terms of the transit time from origin to destination, that is from Ikorodu to TBS.
Good morning.
The success of the project could be linked to the gender-specific approach devised to address the challenges as well as the inclusion of women at the decision-making level in Lamata. Currently, the female gender constitutes 16% of the management staff, and there are several women who work at the different cadres within the structure.
As you can see, I'm the managing director of Lamata, and I'm female. So I would say that from our perspective, we're quite gender inclusive. A good number of our top management staff are female. We also have our control center, for instance, is manned by literally all women. A good number of our staff are also female. People who work with us, like our operators, we have bus drivers, female ticketing vendors, female auto mechanics. Those sorts of things are the way we are ensuring that women are carried along in terms of just being effective within our society. So for us, women are a key population as far as we're concerned. Females form close to 50% of the population of Lagos, and including them will only be beneficial.
As part of our way to showcase the need for women's inclusion, the first driver to drive the buses, the two buses that were used for launching, were actually women. With respect to the drivers, there were deliberate steps taken to encourage women drivers. Number one, there was this issue of weekend job assignment. Deliberately, Saturday, Sunday, they were not assigned to any function, so as to enable them take care of the family. Two, they were not allowed to, they were allowed to run shift as against other drivers.
A major factor that has helped to drive and sustain the success of Lamata is partnership. The project, titled BRT Light, was initially sponsored by the Lagos State Government, but the Lagos Urban Transport Project 2 was funded by the World Bank and French Development Agency. The successes recorded so far due to the support of AFD have led to reduced travel time along BRT corridor from 120 minutes to 87 minutes. That's a 30% increase in savings due to reduction in the amount of money spent on transportation, reduction of carbon dioxide emissions by 14%, as almost 20% of car owners prefer to leave their cars and use BRT buses. The BRT buses also provide safety and comfort to users, reason it has been able to convey over 100 million passengers between 2015 and now. The direct impact of this on women is the opportunity to generate income and pay bills, which further strengthen women's financial independence.
Few of the commuters will come to, "Oh, madam, thank you. I appreciate you. I like the way you drive. I like your driving. Don't worry, I'll wait for you tomorrow." And which they will wait the next day.
Well, people receive me so well. At least seeing a woman challenging the male, they are happy, at least to compete with them.
Even those that cannot even, handle bicycle, they just come to you and started shouting, "Kidonwa, what is it?" Even somebody have walked up to me and tell me, "You know you can't drive this." Go home and breastfeed your baby. You know, I just looked at him and said, sir, if I can't drive this, I won't push you to where you are. So with this, I'm happy.
Seeing women behind the wheel, some people they marvel. Wow, can a female lady or woman drive this high capacity bus? Why some? They will not even recognize you or appreciate you. So that's just life for you. It has improved and bettered my life in many ways because, you know, I've met a lot of people, different kind of people. You know how to relate with people. And again, in short, I'm always happy doing the job because there is no dull moment at all. There is no, even when you are sad, because you know, carrying a lot of people is for you to take them to their safe destination because that's the first thing. You must be happy.
Being among the ladies, the women, the female under Lagos State that drive higher capacity buses, it's a privilege for me. Even my kids will ask, Mommy, you are trying, no? I like you. Basically because of the job. With that, it's a plus for me.
While addressing transportation challenges in the state, the adoption of BRT has not only improved the public transport system, but has been able to provide climate-resilient strategies, boost the health and well-being of road users, and improve the state's economy through increased employment opportunities and more savings on cost of transportation. It has also helped women commuting to their places of businesses to convey their goods conveniently and generate more income.
Bóòrù bá tiẹ̀ mú àbọ̀ tá a bá kọ́kọ́ wọnú rẹ̀ bá ní èsì ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan fẹ́ sí a yọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan fi á lọ́kàn balẹ̀ náà pé a ti wà bí ìgbà pé àwa náà yàrá wa gangan nítorí ọkàn wọ́kọ̀ọ̀kan balẹ̀ náà fún oòrùn yẹn náà owó orí òsì tún gara jù torí àkọ́kọ́ náà tẹ̀ bí àrùtì gan tó bá jẹ́ pé bọ́yé epo àbí nǹkan kan ló bá fẹ́ disturb ńgbà míì báyìí dé wọ́n lè máa pe mọ́tò 500 1,000 so wọn ò ní fowó lé mọ́tò ti BRT iye tá à ń já tíkẹ́ẹ̀tì náà là ń já.
Since the BRT came, coming out of Ikorodu to the island and other environs is really, really easy. It's convenient, and then the way I'm sweating now, once I get into the BRT, the cold air, the AC, aircon, everything is very conducive, so it's better now.
Lamata, through its partnership with AFD, has been able to use the BRT to ensure people use convenient routes to their offices, which improve productivity, easy access to places of business, and has beneficial effects on the quality of life of a large part of the traveling population of Lagos. This BRT system, therefore, is the first of its kind in Nigeria and is the only example of a comprehensive and integrated approach to improving public transport.
Also, AFD are doing other things with us now, which is all about mass transportation. They're funding us for the implementation of quality bus routes. There are 8 of them that AFD are funding. They're also funding us for the Marina interchange and Mile 2 interchange. Now, those 2 interchanges will actually be very effective and they will change the face of public transport in Lagos because we will have an interchange that actually has all modes of transport that will work from it. There will be the rail, the blue line will terminate at the Marina and it will be part of the Marina interchange. The red line, when it is completed, will also terminate at the Marina interchange. We will have bus routes, the BRT will come there, quality bus routes will come there, water transportation will take off from there. And that's the same thing at Mile 2. And that's what we will be rolling out all over Lagos. So AFD will be one of our pioneer funders in one of the critical infrastructure or transport infrastructure projects that we're looking to implement in the next few years.
To further improve on its gender approach to transport solution in the state, Lamata must ensure that there is increase in the number of female service providers, contractors, third-party employees recruited for operations and maintenance, such as fare collection, janitorial, and security services. Also, all members of staff need to be trained on gender, disability, and other social inclusive codes of practice and behavior.
Thank you for choosing BRT. Hoping to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a lovely night.